You know what's interesting? Japan consistently ranks as one of the happiest countries in Asia. And it's not because they have more money or easier lives. Actually, the Japanese work some of the longest hours in the world. They face natural disasters, economic pressures, all the stress we face, and more. So what's their secret? How do they maintain this deep sense of contentment and joy? Here's what I discovered. They've built happiness into their daily routines, into the small moments, into the way they think about life itself. It's not about dramatic changes or life overhauls. It's about simple, powerful practices that have been passed down for generations. Today, I'm sharing 7 Japanese secrets that can transform your life. And I mean truly transform it. These aren't just feel-good concepts. They're practical tools backed by both ancient wisdom and modern psychology. Things you can start using today, right after this video ends. And here's the best part. You don't need to move to Japan. You don't need to speak Japanese. You don't even need to change your entire life. Just small shifts, small moments of intention. That's all it takes. So grab your journal if you have one, get comfortable, because your happier life, it starts right now. Let's dive in.
Secret number 1. Ikigai, your reason for being. In Japanese, iki means life, and gai means value or worth. So Ikigai is literally the value of your life, your reason for getting up in the morning, your purpose. Now, before you click away thinking, I don't know my purpose, hear me out. Because the Japanese approach to Ikigai is completely different from what we're taught in the West. We're told we need this grand, world-changing mission. We need to find the purpose, the one thing. And if we don't have it figured out, we're somehow failing at life. That's exhausting, right? But Ikigai isn't like that at all. Your Ikigai doesn't have to be some massive goal. It doesn't have to change the world. It can be simple, beautiful, personal. Your Ikigai could be making your kids laugh every morning. It could be tending to your garden, creating art that nobody else sees, helping your elderly neighbor with groceries, perfecting your morning coffee ritual, teaching your dog new tricks, writing in your journal. I'll give you a real example. There's a 102-year-old woman in Okinawa, one of Japan's blue zones where people live the longest. When asked about her Ikigai, she said it was holding her great-great-grandchildren. That's it. That simple joy, that connection. That's what gets her up every morning.
Here's your action step. And I want you to really do this. Tonight, before bed, ask yourself 3 questions. What makes me lose track of time? When do hours feel like minutes? 2, what would I do even if nobody paid me? Even if nobody noticed? 3, what makes me feel most alive? Most like myself? Write down your answers. Don't overthink it. Don't judge it. Just write whatever comes to mind. You might be surprised what emerges. Then tomorrow, here's the commitment. Spend just 15 minutes doing one of those things. Set a timer if you need to. Just 15 minutes connecting with your Ikigai. Not scrolling, not working, not doing what you should be doing. Doing what lights you up. Do this every day for a week. Watch what happens. You'll start feeling more energized, more purposeful, more you.
Secret number 2, Wabi-Sabi, finding beauty in imperfection. Okay, this one changed my life, and I mean that. Wabi-Sabi is about embracing imperfection. It's seeing the beauty in things that are flawed, incomplete, or impermanent. In Japanese aesthetics, they don't throw away a broken bowl. They repair it with gold lacquer, a technique called kintsugi. The cracks become part of the design. The damage becomes the most beautiful part because it tells a story. Think about that for a second. The broken places become the most valuable. Now contrast that with how we live. We stress over everything being perfect, the perfect body, the perfect relationship, the perfect career, the perfect Instagram feed. We hide our flaws. We filter our lives. We pretend we have it all together. And you know what that creates? Exhaustion, anxiety, this constant feeling that we're not enough, that we need to do more, be more, achieve more. But Wabi-Sabi says, stop. The crack in the cup is what makes it unique. Your struggles? They're part of your story. Your scars, physical or emotional, they're evidence that you survived, that you're still here, that you're real. I'll be honest with you, I struggled with this for years. I thought if I just worked harder, achieved more, fixed all my flaws, then I'd be happy. Then I'd be worthy. But it never came, because perfection doesn't exist. Here's your action step, and this one's powerful. Look around your space right now. Right now, pause the video if you need to. Find one thing that's imperfect. Maybe it's a chipped mug that you keep meaning to replace, a worn book with dog-eared pages, a piece of furniture with scratches, a plant that's not growing perfectly, a scar on your hand. Now, instead of judging it, I want you to appreciate it. Really look at it. See the story it tells, the life it's lived. Say out loud, this imperfection is part of the beauty. Do this daily. Find something imperfect and appreciate it. Then start doing it with yourself. That wrinkle, it means you laughed a lot. That stretch mark, it means your body changed and adapted. That failure from last year, it taught you something valuable. This practice will change the way you see everything. Your life, other people, yourself. You'll stop chasing perfection and start embracing reality. And that's where true peace lives. Secret number 3, Shinrin-Yoku, forest bathing. The Japanese literally prescribe this as medicine. Doctors in Japan will write prescriptions for Shinrin-Yoku, forest bathing. But you're not actually bathing. You're immersing yourself in nature, slowly, mindfully, intentionally. And the research is incredible. Just 20 minutes in nature lowers your cortisol levels by up to 12%. It reduces anxiety and depression. It boosts your immune system by increasing natural killer cells that fight disease. It lowers blood pressure and heart rate. Your brain literally shifts from stress mode to calm mode. We've become so disconnected from nature. We spend 90% of our time indoors, staring at screens, and then we wonder why we feel anxious, restless, disconnected. Here's what you do. This week, find 20 minutes. I know you're busy, but you have 20 minutes. Go to a park, a garden, a trail, anywhere with trees and greenery. If you live in a city, find a green space. Even a tree-lined street works. Now, leave your phone in your pocket, or better yet, leave it in the car. This isn't about taking photos for Instagram. This is medicine for your soul. Walk slowly, slower than you think. Notice the colors. How many shades of green can you see? Listen to the sounds, birds, wind through leaves, your own footsteps. Smell the earth, the air. Touch the bark of a tree. Feel the ground under your feet. This isn't exercise. You're not trying to get your steps in. You're not trying to burn calories. You're just being, present, alive, connected. I do this every Sunday morning. It's become non-negotiable for me because I've noticed that on weeks I skip it, everything feels harder. I'm more irritable, more scattered. But after just 20 minutes in nature, I come back centered, clear, myself again.
Secret number 4, Gaman, dignified endurance. Now this one requires nuance. Gaman is about enduring difficult situations with patience and dignity. Not complaining constantly, not playing the victim, but facing challenges with quiet strength. In the West, we sometimes misunderstand this as suppressing emotions or just dealing with it. That's not what Gaman means. It's not about toxic positivity or pretending everything's fine when it's not. Gaman is about choosing your response. It's about not letting hardship define you. It's about resilience with grace. I think of it like this. Life will throw challenges at you. That's guaranteed. You'll face loss, disappointment,
setbacks, heartbreak. You don't get to control that, but you do get to control how you show up in those moments. Do you crumble? Do you let bitterness take root? Do you make every conversation about your struggles? Or do you face it, feel it, process it, and then keep moving forward with dignity? Here's our action step. Next time something frustrating happens, and it will happen soon, pause. Don't react immediately. Take 3 deep breaths. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Then ask yourself, how can I handle this with grace? What would the strongest version of me do right now? Maybe you don't post a rant on social media. Maybe you don't spiral into negativity or worst-case scenarios. Maybe you don't let this one thing ruin your entire day. You simply face it, deal with it, and move forward. This builds incredible inner strength. Over time, you become someone who can handle anything, not because nothing bothers you, but because you know you can face whatever comes.
Secret number 5, Kaizen. Continuous, small improvements. Kaizen is the Japanese philosophy that transformed their entire manufacturing industry after World War II. Toyota built their entire system on this one concept, and it can transform your life too. Kaizen means constant, small improvements, not massive overhauls, not New Year's resolutions that you abandon by February, just 1% better every day. Here's the math that blows my mind. If you improve by just 1% every day for a year, you don't end up 365% better, you end up 37 times better. Because improvement compounds. But we don't do this, do we? We try to change everything at once. We commit to working out 2 hours a day, completely overhauling our diet, waking up at 5 a.m., reading an hour every day, and then we burn out by day 3 and quit everything. Kaizen says, stop. Start so small you can't fail. Want to be healthier? Don't commit to 2 hours at the gym. Do 5 push-ups today. That's it. Just 5. Tomorrow, maybe 6. Next week, maybe 7. Build slowly. Want to be happier? Don't force yourself to write a gratitude essay. Write down one thing you're grateful for. 1 sentence. That's all. Every morning. Want to learn something new? Don't try to study for 2 hours. Study for 5 minutes. Set a timer. When it goes off, you're done. But do it every single day. Action step time. Pick one tiny habit. Something so ridiculously small, you cannot fail. Maybe it's drinking 1 glass of water when you wake up, or doing 1 minute of stretching, or saying one kind thing to yourself in the mirror. Do it for 7 days straight. Just 7 days. Then add another tiny habit, or increase the first one by 1%. That's it. Small wins create momentum. Momentum creates consistency. Consistency creates transformation. This is how you actually change your life. Not through massive, unsustainable effort, through tiny daily actions that compound over time.
Secret number 6, Omotenashi, wholehearted hospitality. This is about giving without expecting anything back. Treating people with genuine care. Not because you want something, not because you'll get credit, but because it's the right thing to do. Omotenashi is why Japanese customer service is legendary. But it's deeper than just being polite. It's about anticipating needs before they're expressed. It's about caring for others wholeheartedly. And here's what's beautiful. When you practice Omotenashi, when you give without expecting return, you become happier. This isn't just philosophy. Science proves it. Helping others activates the same brain regions as receiving rewards. It releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It reduces stress. It gives your life meaning. Studies show that people who volunteer regularly are happier, live longer, and have lower rates of depression. Not because they're getting something back, but because giving is its own reward. Your action step is simple but powerful. Today, do one act of kindness, ideally anonymously. Pay for someone's coffee. Leave an encouraging note. Help without announcing it. Let someone merge in traffic. Send that text you've been thinking about sending. Compliment a stranger genuinely. Then notice. Feel what happens in your chest. That warmth, that lightness, that's happiness growing. That's connection. That's what humans are built for. Do one act of kindness every day this week. Watch how it changes not just other people's days, but yours. Secret number 7, Ganbatte. Do your best. This is the ultimate Japanese encouragement. Ganbatte. It means do your best or keep going. But it's so much deeper than that. It's believing in someone, in yourself. It's saying, you've got this. I see you. Your effort matters. In Japan, people say this to each other constantly. Before a test, before a big presentation, when facing a challenge, it's not empty words. It's genuine encouragement. And you can give this to yourself. When life gets hard, when you're scared, when you want to quit, whisper to yourself, Ganbatte. Keep going. You're doing your best, and that's enough. Because here's the truth. You're not going to be perfect. You're going to have hard days, days where you don't practice all 7 secrets, days where you just survive. And that's okay. That's being human. Action step. Every morning this week, look in the mirror and say, Ganbatte. I am doing my best, and that's enough. Put it on a sticky note by your bed. Set it as your phone wallpaper. Make it your mantra. Listen, happiness isn't some destination you reach. It's not waiting for you after you achieve that goal or buy that thing or lose that weight. It's here, right now, in the small practices, the daily choices, the way you show up for yourself and others. These 7 Japanese secrets, they're not just concepts to think about. They're invitations to live differently, to find your purpose, to embrace imperfection, to connect with nature, to face challenges with grace, to improve gradually, to give generously, to keep going. So start today. Pick one secret, just one, and practice it. Tomorrow, you'll be 1% happier. And that's how transformation happens. One small step at a time. Ganbatte, my friend. You've got this. And I'm cheering for you every step of the way. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button. Share this with someone who needs it today. And let me know in the comments, which secret spoke to you most? Which one will you start with? I'll see you in the next video.